Okay, now it's recording. So what is command if we want all columns from the table? Oh, that's a good question. I haven't tried that one. Yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't tried that one, but it should be something right now. Yeah, Google, and they also have here pretty good. I mean, the stuff that I'm sharing here, they have it here. They have some. If you go here, they have tutorial here, but I haven't seen here either. But it's not gonna be difficult. So next question is, so sometimes I don't want that data. Sometimes I want, for example, I have data set from somewhere else, but I want them to, I mean, I want, for example, this data set, Apple, IBM, this blah, blah, and I have their information, whether they have Twitter account or not. For example, I have this data set, and I want collect the information just for this one. Did you find it? Don't mention the column argument at all. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, thank you. As Oman says, if you want all these variables, you don't need to mention all of them. You just you don't mention anything. Simply it gives you all of them. But if you want specifically some of them, like this. So let's say that we have external data set like this, and we want the information of just for these companies. We don't want to collect all data, then we do the stuff. So let's create this one, this data frame. When you create, so who is eating? Is it you, Dr. Ray?
What's that, Jafar?
Are you eating rice?
No, I'm not. I wish I am. I'm getting hungry.
And they, um,
There is typo data frame.
yeah, thank you. So let's say that we have this data set, and you only want to send to collect the data of those companies. So the first step is we create the companies like this. I mean, we create our dictionaries like this. The dictionaries would be like this. Your key, you have to have key, and the rest should be like inside the tuple. So create this one. So you basically copy paste and put it here, complete like this. So now I want to collect the other information of those things. So I say select, I write this just simple syntax. I'm not gonna write it again, but I'm just write this simple syntax and say select this information, for example, from this library and this table where the tick of this information that we are looking here, be inside of these companies here. It means just gives me these companies, and then I will say that I want the data, the date of this date, this stuff that you are giving me, for example, sale, which is a quarterly. I want this to be from 2010 to 2020. And make sure that your date here is inside the one quotation, little quotation that you have here. And the format of date should be like this. And once you did that, you just, at the end, you have to specify your dictionary, which you have to, from this dictionary, the syntax find this companies list. So if you find that, you will send this, you get this data table. It's fairly simple and easy. Any question here? So once you find that those data and you have this data and you have this data, but at the end you want to merge them together because you want to do some analysis whether having Twitter account affects their sale or not, you just simply use the syntax. From this one, tick. From other one, you use the company's name and you match them together by this simple syntax, which is. So in the next one, we are going to work on Bloomberg. So the Bloomberg thing that there are two. There's no question here. I'm going to move on. Okay, there are two different APIs available for Bloomberg. One is PDBLT, the other one is XBBG. So I don't recommend this one, but I first started with this one, but I find this one is better, the XBBG one. So again, you can find any installation here, which is provided for you here. So where is that? Okay, here. So I'm not going to say anything more than this, but at times I was struggling to find where this information is available and how I can connect, because I was trying to connect to this Bloomberg at home and I couldn't. If someone has done it, let me know, because I couldn't to connect this Bloomberg. I always come here in Finance Lab and I connect to this. I collect data with Python. That's the first thing. And second, that we have, unfortunately, query limit. Even though we get connected to Bloomberg, we collect data, but unfortunately, our subscription is not, it has very restriction. It has a lot of restriction. We immediately reach to that limit. So how you can install this one? You simply, first you install this package, pip install xbbg. I mean, if you are here in the Finance Lab, you can do it. And then you need to package this one. This P is typo, sorry. Should be conda install -c, this one, BLPI. Once you download these two, we have to replace these files from Python. How we can do that? So let's do that. So first two, step one and step two is nothing. You just run this code here. You just run code here in your, you're not seeing my command here, but anyway, you open your Anaconda command and you put it over there. You run this one, you run this one, and after that you have to replace these files. How you can find where you can find these files. So we have to open our Bloomberg, which I'm going to do it. So you log in here with your Bloomberg. Again, if someone has connected Bloomberg at home and collect data by API, please let me know, because
I
I
did
cannot.
so. I will attach 3 documents now, which are explaining how to do so.
You collected?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's good. You can share. So how
Yeah, I
did
will do.
you get connected to that one at home?
It's like you log in by your Iowa, and there are like files with instructions, 3 files. I will share them now in chat.
Okay, that's great. Because I always come here, which is too much. So let's say that you are in finance lab and you want to connect to this one. So you install PDBLP and you install the other one, which is the XBBG. And now we are going to replace those files that I said. You just simply type here WAPI and you go to API Download Center and you download this file. Once you download this file, which I have it here anyway, I'm hoping that I'm having it here. No. Which is this one? I have it here. You open this file and you go to C++, you go here, and you copy these 2 files, which is located in this path. You copy them and you go back all the way here to see the place that your package is installed here. Usually is here. I mean, the package of PLP is installed here. You replace that with this one. Paste here. I have done it already. So once you did that, you also upload them for be safe. You upload them in your Jupyter account as well. So let me go back to that. So that was a key. That was the only thing that you need to do. There is nothing other than that. So you just download this API here, and then you replace that one. You don't need to do this, but sometimes when I do this one, I don't get error. Sometimes I get, sometimes I don't. So once you did this one, and once you replace these 2 files with original files, and you are ready to collect data. So let's say that I want to collect the data information of revenue. So I'll go here. Here, let's say I have installed. I'm going to collect data from Bloomberg right now. So first, this tool you don't need, but you do need to import XBBG package from BLP. So now you have this one. I want the information from, for example, what is that here? Let's say I want the information of revenue. So I need to find the field ID. The only thing I need to again type revenue over there, and I find this field ID here. When you type revenue over there, the result gives you a lot of things related to revenue, but we look for data field ID, which is either this one or this one. They both are the same. You can use this one or this one. So here, for example, for Ford, I want to find field ID, and I want to be in US dollar. I want this information from 2019 to 2020. This is simple command for collecting historical data. So if I put this one, I don't get any result. That's not something wrong. That's because we are in this machine specifically is out of query limit. I mean, I need to search in another machine. Do you have it? Did anybody get this result? Like Nagar, did you get it? For this, yeah.
No,
Did you get the same thing like this?
no, I haven't yet.
Because this one, I just saved this computer last Friday for today to use it and show you how to collect data, which is here. And I did just yesterday here, I mean, Friday, it was giving me all the information that I wanted. But now that I'm trying, it doesn't give me, mostly because we have a query limit here at the University of Iowa, and that query limit is daily and monthly and yearly. So I don't know which one is this one. Is it definitely it's not daily? I hope it's monthly. That means that next month we are going to have new limit that we can use to collect the data. Basically, that's the whole that's the whole thing. You run it here and you collect the data. And here also you collect other information. In this one, we collect the information of historical information. And in this one, we collect the information of non-historical, like security name and country, which country is located, and what's the country ISO code, and what's the SIC code of that specific field, and what's the GICS code. You can either send one by one and put it in for loop, which takes time, or you simply make a list like this, securities like list like this, and send this one to here. That's it. I mean, it's very boring here that I'm showing you nothing, but technically it must show you something if we do not use all the query limit. I'm negotiating right now with the school, with Nick Street, that they upgrade our subscription from Bloomberg to Bloomberg Anywhere. In that one, we have our query limit would be, the limit would be much higher and we don't hit it immediately. So any meeting, any question?
I wasn't able to share the files here. I've sent them to you by the email.
Oh. Did you get the data, or this is how we connect it?
Yeah, how to connect remotely.
Yeah, because I also tried, but at the end of the day, I wanted to I kept getting error, but I haven't tried this one yet. Thank you. So let's work on that one. If we can collect data at home, that would be way better. We don't have to come here again.
Yeah.
Because I always come here. That's not very fun. So any question? I hope that everything is clear. I think everything here in my website is gonna be clearer than whatever I explained here. So the last one is Eikon. Eikon, we had one Eikon machine in finance lab, and I don't find it anymore. I don't know what happened to that one. But anyway, it's a very simple connection to the Eikon data set. I learned from here. It's where everything is structured. You just log in and you put here app key, and you create a new code API key, and you start collecting the data. It's very simple. It's simpler than words. But I don't know where is that Eikon machine, which is not here. So if you don't have any question, we are almost done by how to connect to these two data sets, Words and Bloomberg, and how to collect data. Luckily, by next month, Bloomberg has a new, you may collect the data because of the query limit. It's a new, the limit will be renewed. And make sure that you check our Informs student chapter, University of Iowa. You are welcome to attend and be part of this. We invite people, they share ideas, they share their research. And you can also share your research or idea, and you are welcome from undergrad, graduate, master, everybody. Thank you so much. I don't have anything to add if you don't have any question.
So Jafar, before you finish, just one more thing. We will have next week our next Knowledge Cafe, and that will be on the job market. So two of our students who are graduating and got offers are going to share their experience of how they applied for academic job and what was their experience. So we will send you the link, and please join us in that as well. Thank you.
We can put it everything on our website here.
Yeah.
Sorry, is there any distribution list?
Come again, please.
Distribution list. I mean that how I can get the email from you.
So just if you email any of the Informs the Student chapter members, me, Jafar, or other, we can add you. We have this Informs the Student list. So membership in the chapter does not require any fee or subscription, anything. So just email any of us, and we will be adding you to the list so that you receive emails, notifications, and everything.
Sounds good. Thank you.
So I guess, Jafar, I guess that's it.
Yep, that's it. I just recorded everything. Thanks to Negar told me record. I forgot record first 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you everybody for attending. Bye.